you guys can see, look, it's not like a whole lot of ingredients. It's really like a whole lot of yumminess, right? But as always, the full ingredient list will be down in the description box below. Let's get it. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go ahead and just prepare. I'm gonna prepare these. Now look, I'm not gonna bore you guys. I just want to show you how I do them, right? These are already been washed and cleaned and all of that, right? So I take it, I just cut it right here. And by the way, if you guys got one of these tomato knives, I just like this. Look at the design on it. I really, really like this, right? And now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut it down like that and just leave it like that. All right, I'm gonna do one more for you just so you guys can see. And then you guys got the picture. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna have you guys just watching me just cut, you know, strawberries. Okay, so look, this is what it looks like. You see, we cut the tops, then we got them half, right? Now you get your granulated, you know, sugar, and this is what you do. You just sprinkle this on here. I know a lot of y'all probably remember this from being a kid when your mama used to make that strawberry shortcake. And I know some of y'all out there right now holding on and probably trying to dial 911 because you like, dang, that's a lot of sugar. You know what I mean? But look, it take a little sugar. All that's gonna do is extract everything out of the strawberries, make them nice and soft, and it's gonna make a beautiful color, you know, syrup. Now we just cover it with saran wrap, put it in the refrigerator, and we wait about an hour. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we just multitasking. We done had our strawberries in the refrigerator covered in that saran wrap, been in there about 50 minutes, right? So we're gonna go ahead and start getting our bacon together, and then we're gonna start working on our cream cheese. That way, by the time I pull those out, we'll be able to get down and do something, you know, magical here. I save my bacon fat, folks. You know what I mean? So get yourself a strainer. You want it to be real fine, and you want to just let it go in there and get some of them impurities out. Now, I just had a conversation with somebody in my chat. They said they let all of the bacon bits and get in there also. Okay, so look, now this is the fun part, right? Now, we did say this was stuffed, right? So we're gonna do room temperature cream cheese. Now, I probably should have stressed that super early in this video, because if that's not that way, you're gonna have issues. Now we got our convection sugar. I'm gonna go ahead and call it what most of us know it as. Look, just powdered sugar. I'm not gonna put all of that in there. I'm gonna leave some back. I like to start there. And then here, I'm gonna go ahead and just add my sour cream. I can tell you right now, this just take you back like when your mom or your grandma was like cooking, you know, doing some bacon. Man, it smells so good. But the end result is gonna be fire, right? So look, whenever you're doing this, oh, and I know that was room temperature because it just went right through it. Whenever you're doing it, you want to start off on low. These are like pro tips. A lot of us get this part wrong and you end up with powdered sugar all over your, you know, your apron. And speaking of apron, if you guys look down on the bottom shelf, I got these a dime a dozen, folks. Pick yourself up one. Now look, come on in here, look at that. Let's take it old school. Hey, Granny. Oh man, reminding me, I better stop before I start tearing up. Now I'm gonna leave that there and I'm gonna go ahead and put the rest of my powdered sugar or convection, you know, sugar in here. Okay, folks, so look, this is all mixed up. You see I got a spatula, ran it across the sides. When you're using glass, you can look around this and see that everything has been mixed, right? So now it's time, this is, you know, we're getting down to the end now, right? So I got these hen eggs. We're gonna go ahead and just start adding these in here, right? When you get good, you get to do them like that with one hand. Come on, folks, I'm gonna do it again for you one more time, right? And boom. So now we're getting ready to do our milk and our cinnamon. I'm gonna go ahead and do milk first, only because we're doing a recording, right? And I just like the way this is gonna look. You see our eggs, they kind of like move around in there, but just to put this out here in front of here, just to, you know, mess with the brain to give us something to ooh and ah about, right? Now we get our whisk, and we just mix this up just like this. Now, we're gonna talk about our bread selection. You're gonna like that part. I got it. We always don't have that good bread, you know. I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was a kid, wasn't no good bread. All bread was good bread. You know what I mean? That white wonder, that wheat, whatever it was, that's what we used. So I'm liking what we got going right there, right? Now I'm just gonna go ahead and pour this in something flat. You don't have to. I could have left it where I had it at in this bowl, but I like this right here. Now, let's go ahead and talk about this bread. Let me know down in the comment section below, what kind of bread is this right here? This is the bread that most of y'all probably don't even, when you see this bread, you probably look off. You know what I mean? You don't want to make no eye contact. This right here is the bread. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go ahead and call it what they call it is either Challah, you can call it olive. I don't know what you want to do, but I can tell you this, we're gonna call this stuffed French toast right here. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this off right here. And then notice I'm using a serrated knife. You know what I mean? This is what we wanna have right here. The slice size, that's really up to you. I'm gonna cut them like this right here, right? You let the knife do the work, you know? Then just let it drag. Don't try to like push it down or cut it. And this is what we're gonna have. So we'll just do it like that. I'm gonna attempt to cut another one about the same, you know, thickness, right? But I know everybody be on that brioche. You ask me for French toast, this killing brioche. Cast iron again, we all cleaned up, got rid of all of our bacon, all of that, right? You can see it's nicely seasoned. So now we're gonna go ahead and just add our butter, right? Once this is melted, we're gonna let the games begin. I'm gonna go ahead and just take me a slice. Now listen, remember I told you this is real absorbent and coarse, right? I'm gonna put this in here and then I'm gonna hurry up and get it in there. We don't wanna get this soggy and then we end up with soggy bread, right? So we put it in there like that. I just wait just a little bit, let it drip, and then I go like that. Then I take it. That's enough right there, folks. Right, now I'm gonna take this and then we just gonna go ahead and place it. And there you go. Now I'm gonna go ahead and do another one. Right, just about 3 or 4 seconds there. And there, then we let it drip, then we add. Right, and I think we'll be able to get one more on the inside. All right, so we got these right here. I threw a curveball at you guys, right? So listen, you can make them like this. And when I tell you like that, listen, you can see that we got both sides. I'll just take this one here. You got both sides done, right? They're nice and hot and toasted on both. But now I can take this and I can add my, you know, my cream cheese to this and then add a little bacon to that and then put on my strawberries and all of that and put it on. And then what we call that be like a sandwich. But instead of me doing that, I'm gonna show you guys how to do them when we say stuff. That's the whole thing. When you say stuff, it turns out to be a little bit different, right? All right, folks, so now I'm finna bring the fruit. I really wanna focus on like the strawberry because this is more like universal. You know, you got those who like blueberries and those who don't, right? But just about everybody likes, you know, strawberries. These are nice, soft, and then look at that right there. That's what you pay for right there. Now, I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna go ahead and take these two pieces because they right next to each other, right? Just like this, right? So that'll be one side and this will be the other side. Check it out how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go ahead and get my cream cheese and now I'm just gonna go ahead and just put a little layer on here just like this. And we'll put a layer here. These are great activities to do with your family. You know what I mean? When you got guests over, everybody can get involved. You know what I mean? For those of you guys like to have somebody in your kitchen, right? So we got it like this, right? Now I'm gonna go ahead and grab some of my bacon because I like to put a little bacon in mine too, you know? So we'll just put it right here. You don't need to put a whole lot. And this part really up to you. I'll put it on both sides, make sure you guys can see it. I'm gonna go ahead and just grab me a little bit of these strawberries. Get me a little bit of this juice, right? And we just want to pour that over here like this. Now remember we said it's gonna be stuffed, right? So at least we want to make sure we got enough. But I like to just go ahead and assemble it like this. We go ahead and just put it in like this. We go ahead and count to like 4. Then we pick it up. Then we flip it over again, like that. You guys got to just, once we get to 4 again, let everything drip off, then we go into the pan. Okay, folks, now it's the moment of truth. You know what I mean? That's one of the things I like about my job, you know what I mean? Because I get to have moments of truth, you know, like throughout the day, multiple times a day, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna show you this on the back side. You saw me like pouring that. That was the syrup that came off of the strawberries, right? So we ain't gotta like hit it. You know, with you don't have to, you know, use syrup because we got enough sweetness. You know what I mean, and all of that. Let's see, where's that? Yeah, you trying to hide. You know what? I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why now. Hey, would you see all of this? And I'm gonna go ahead and give me some of this savory. Cheers, y'all. I'm ready to dig in, folks. Outside of my favorite meal, which is that smothered pork chop, this is my favorite all-time whatever. I love to have breakfast, right? Breakfast and brunch, that's AB all day, every day. Now, listen, when we say stuffed, I got it. Look like I made a sandwich, but that's the way it is. I could have cut the bread and then put a slot, you know, a little slit in there, but look, we're gonna do it this way because sometimes when you go and get it like if you're at IHOP and all of that, they just lay the halves on top and then put the cream cheese in between the middle, you know, stuff like this. Try it this way. Let me know what you think down in the comment section below. If you're new to my channel, let me take this time to say, hey, thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, smash that subscribe button, and you tell everybody out here. There's a channel out here that's simplifying these recipes and taking the mystery out of cooking. Now, I usually exit that way. This time I'm gonna go that way because I'm finna get me a tall glass of ice cold milk and I'm finna get it, folks. I'm out. Peace.